So back when the Pochette Metis first came out, everybody was going nuts about this bag. And then they came out with this reverse monogram, and everybody was going really nuts. And I forget how much it was when it first came out, but it was a lot of money. So I was looking on AliExpress. Okay? Now, AliExpress, you have to know what to put in, because you can't put in, hi, I want a Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis, because nothing will come up. So you have to know, like, the secret handshake or whatever, or it's, you know, it looks like it's selling you some bag that looks plain, but it's really a designer knockoff, not knockoff, fake, replica, whatever. So I thought I would get one. Well, only spent like $35. This is back in like 2016. I waited. I was so excited. I was going to get one of these. It was going to look really cool. And I made sure, I looked at the little pictures, because when they first came out in the reverse, they had a lot of fakes where just the flap on the front was in the reverse, and even on the sides, it was all in the regular monogram, and I knew that was wrong. So I was so excited. And when I got this, it was awful, awful, awful. Let me show it to you, because it sat in the bottom of my closet for all these many years. So here it is. This is the really bad, fakey Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis. Now, you know it's really fakey when they come up with these things. These little tags, can you see it? Like, I bought this at Kmart. So, first of all, so much on here is wrong. Wrong. Well, first of all, this is something you learn if you want. No. First of all, the strap is wrong. It's the wrong color. The hardware is all wrong. It's too big. Everything's too big on it. It's just ugly, ugly, and I never could even, I was too embarrassed to do anything. The inside, all wrinkly. The inside is not bad. I don't even think it came with a date code. Anyway, but the color, see on the really bad ones, this is all the brown monogram. It wasn't, no, it was awful. It's pretty much awful. But it was too awful from this thing. This is like paper thin handle. I would be embarrassed. It was awful, awful, awful. The zipper was okay. You know, it was pretty bad. Then up here, this was way too big. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see, move this out of the way. The print was way too big. Everything was too big. It did have like the Louis Vuitton on here. It didn't have the little buttons on here. So yeah, no, this was no bueno. So recently, when it came in one of those cheap, real thin, you know, not even a real, like a brown mesh bag. So nothing about it. I mean, I threw it in the bottom of my clothes hamper. I was so embarrassed. So I thought, well, you know what? Let me try again and see what I can find. So I found one where there were photographs. If you go into these places, a lot of times people will do a review and they'll send photographs. Well, then you can see what it actually looks like. Because sometimes they use stock photos that they stole. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? So, but if you have the real photos, you can really see what they kind of look like. So I found one that was about $70. So about twice the cost of this one. And I got it earlier this week after waiting 2 or 3 weeks. You'll notice I didn't bring out a knife, no knife, because I opened it off camera, because if it was as bad as this one, I'm not gonna come on a camera and tell you guys that not only did I pay $35 for a piece of junk, I turned around and paid $70 for a piece of junk. Nope, not gonna tell you that. So, one of the giveaways is the Chinese label on the front, but it did come in a fairly nice, for the money, Louis Vuitton dust bag. It's a little better than some I've seen. It does have some edging around it. So on the real ones, there's like a tag on the inside of the bag. So there's no tag or anything, but for $70, I don't expect there to be one. Okay, now let me show you this one. Now, yes, it has one of those funky chemical smells, but that'll go away. For comparison purposes, here, let me close it. To be fair, here's the first one, here's the second one. This one looks much better. Shall we take a look? All right, first of all, you will notice that it's sturdier looking and it's holding a shape much, much better. When I got this one, the strap, not only was it the wrong color, it's the wrong type of strap. There are no rivets around the holes. It's just funky, no good belt. No, not even right. This one, rivets, and it has the correct number of holes. I know. Before, I don't know what year it changed, but the original Pochette Metis had 7 holes, and then they changed to 5. So there are some fakes out there that have the 7, which would be fine, but they also have a date code that says it was made in 2019. So if it was made in 2019, it shouldn't have 7 holes. It should only have 5. So remember that. So I still have stuff. So this is very correct. I'm very excited. This other one also. Only had the one little, whatever you call that thing. This one has both. This one also, I think, is pretty good about being close to the edge when you compare it to this one. Let me see if I can get these side by side. Of course, the thread color is wrong on the really bad one. But if you look at it, I don't know, can you guys see? This is pretty, this one is pretty far away. This one's closer in to the edge. So, I think that's pretty good. Now, I want you to look at the lock. Can you see it? I'm trying to see if you can see. This is pretty close to the original. Let me get a little closer. Let me show you for comparison purposes. Large that is. That one's much better proportion. Also, the print is right on. And this little piece right here, sometimes when you get the replicas, it's on a larger tab for some reason than it's in the original. But this is really, really very good. It's especially good for $70. So, of course, you undo it by doing that. You notice that it snaps. I can line it up really well. Comes loose really well. This one is so flimsy that it's a little hard. And it just made bad. Okay. Now, a real handle. Let me show you the difference. It even poofs up a little bit. This one, totally flat. You see the difference? Now, there's the Louis Vuitton. I think this is a little larger than the actual as far as the print. But it's pretty close. And I'm going to have my hand like this. Nobody's going to see it. Now, when I open it, much nicer, much more nicely done. You know, I didn't check to see if this thing has a date code. Oh, I think it might be in the bag. It may be back here. Yeah, it is. We'll get to it. Let me show you this part first. So it has the 3 compartments. Really nice quality. The center section, this is a nice quality piece of the felt. Now let me show you this. My little fakey boy over here. Okay, they're both fake, but the really fakey one. Extreme fake. The tag looks like this. Okay. This is what the real one looks like. This. See, it's gold stamped. Now, is it the best tag I ever saw? No. But it's better than that one. It still has the one in the back, so you have plenty of room. And even stretching it, it's still very nicely done. I mean, it has movement, but it's not squishy like that one. If you'll look, this is skinny. This just does not want to cooperate. Stay there. This is much nicer quality hardware. See? This is really thin. There is a Louis Vuitton stamped on there. See it? But not nearly as clear as that one. So as far as the little rings, this one is a little shorter, and you'll notice this one has the little rivet, little button that says Louis Vuitton. This one does not. Also, I want you to see, look at the sides. This is all goofed out, messed up. This one has a lovely shape. Okay, let's go to the back. Now the zippers on both of these. This one has a much deep, this is the cheapy fake. This one has a much deeper Louis Vuitton. This one is rather refined. I don't know if that's more like the real one or not. And it's on both sides. I don't know. Let me see if this was on both sides. Okay, it was. So, in here is, you know, I felt it. Oh, here it is, the date code. Let me see what it says. And of course, it's totally the wrong everything. But, you know, for $70, you get the wrong thing. So here's the date code. Because according to that, this would have come out before the bag ever came out. So we know that's fake. But that's okay. Let's go look. Let me check and see if this one even had a date code. I'm trying to find something where the cheapy one did a better job. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. For another thing, this has the wrong stitching color. It's not supposed to be brown. It's supposed to be yellow. So, what else can I show you on here? Same thing on the back. Brown stitching on the cheapy one. Good on the good one. Which one would you choose? I know which one I choose. I choose this one. I would actually wear this. This is close enough to the actual Pochette Metis that really, unless I walked into a Louis Vuitton boutique, nobody's gonna know. I'm an old lady. I could actually supposedly afford one of these. Nobody's gonna say anything to an old lady. They're not. So I can wear this with confidence anywhere I want to. And you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna let people think it's real. But if they come and say, did you buy a $2,000 bag, Tony? Have you lost your mind? I'm gonna say, no, I did not. It's fake. Fake, 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 fake. But I don't care. But if you're looking for one on the pre-sale market, you should care. Because this is, aside from just a couple of little things, this looks darn close to the real one. And it's easy to get faked out. Get it faked out. So you need to really watch. Now what I've been told, and I think this is really true, is that to really know the difference, you need to go into a shop and feel one and look at one and examine it and take pictures. They let you do it. And go online and go to reputable places that resell and look at the photographs so that you can tell, hey, I'm getting something that's real, and no, I'm not. This looks kind of shady. And the deal is, if it looks shady, it probably is shady. That's the lesson to be learned. My lesson is, I like this one. That's my lesson. I'm going to use this one. This is really nice. Once I get rid of the chemical smell, because really the chemical smell would be a giveaway. But it's not as bad as it was. It wasn't awful when it came out of the box, but I mean, you knew. So anyway, that's it. I like this. It was $70. I will put a link to where I got it somewhere in the comments. You might have to look for it. But if you, are over here looking for a pretty good fake, here's where you can get one. If you're over here, here's a good reference point to say, oh, maybe it's not real. And you're over here, we don't care because you already left. Okay? Anyway, that's my little comparison for today. I'm still waiting on my $11 fake Neo Noe. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Anyway, Hope you like this video. I make videos about whatever I want, whenever I want, because I can. If you want to see my videos, whatever they are, whenever I make them, please subscribe. It's fun that random strangers that I don't even know will subscribe to this channel just to watch me. What does that say about our society? I don't know. But subscribe anyway. Hit the little bell notification so that when I do make a video, you will know about it. If you like this video, do the little thumbs up, because apparently YouTube likes that kind of stuff. And leave a comment, say hello. Tell me what you think. Do you use replica bags? Do you think they are the devil? What do you think? Anyway, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.